Good evening, lads, boys. Lads and boys. Oh, Jinx, anyone will think you only have one type of audience. Yeah, well, have a look at literally any Magic the Gathering content creators breakdown percentage. And anybody who's got more than 1% lads with wangs, then they must be one of the boys or some shit. Some combination of those words. Right, lads. You know how I got to squeeze this into the deck without any shame? Wolfie boys! Wolfie boys, lads. Oh, give them the hello. That usually means mono white or mono black. Could be either, couldn't it, boys? But it can only be one, because this is Magic. This is Magic the Gathering, lads. Alright. We'll start with the Sarulf, because the Sarulf getting counters on it makes it especially horny because it exiles weenies. And we love exiling weenies. Don't we, lads? It's Magic the Gathering in a nutshell. Exiling your weenie. Who wants a weenie in 2019? That rhymed. That rhymed really well, cheeks. Fucking made me crack my balls up. Alright, I don't think he's blocking here. So, we'll give him the plops. We'll give him a bit of an ambush. Even if he's got Heliod, I think that's a fine trade. All of the usual bollocks, right, for game one. All of the usual shit that really tinkles your knobbin balls. Hey, it was! Who could have believed that this game was going to be such generic, boring AIDS virgin horseshit? Who would have believed the game would have been such bollocks, lads? Would you have ever suspected the level of boring fucking pussy jizz ranks that frequent Magic the Gathering just to annoy me with their one-note Charlie Virginie deck? Would you have ever believed it, lads? This game is just so dull and boring that one day I'm going to remember and I'm not going to play it. For the memes, boys. For the memes, Lance. Lance, you like memes. Right, boys. So I'll take an argument there. You could have just done nothing, had a 2/2 to block. But I'm sure he's got Banishing Light or some shit. Or maybe he doesn't even care. You just run into everything because it doesn't make any difference. Because we're playing free play again, and that, if ever there was a fucking subset of pussy aids that meant mono, dump your hand, fingers crossed, by Heliod, it was this, Lance. Look how good he is at Magic the Gathering. He is really good, Chinks. Like, look at this. He, dumped his hand and then just got 8. I know. Incredible skills from the boy. Incredible skills from the lad. Just insane. I'm not going to draw a land to be able to cast this, because that would be sort of like a Magic's play. But come on, boys. Oh, you got a land, Chinks. You can shut up now. I know. It's all fixed. It's all fixed. It's all fixed now, boys. We did it. What a game. Game 1, my absolute favourite type of Magic the Gathering in Magic the Gathering. Isn't that sexy, boys? To block with the soul, block it with anything. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna block with 2 pussies because memes. I mean, if there was gonna be 2 blocks not to do, I would say that might be it. But at the same time, he was just so good at Magics. So game 1 against Mono White Lifelink Cats. Huh? That's just weird, right? It's just weird. I'll edit this out for the YouTube, though, because nobody likes to see no one likes to see what Magic is. Right? You'd rather me play an intro pack and spend 25 fucking minutes explaining, Hardo, this is how we made this deck. The deck is literally 5-15, but nobody wants to see that shit, because then you might not think I'm really good, and then Channel Fireball won't make me a partner, and then fire everybody who work in the warehouse. Suspiciously timed to come with Gabby Spots needing some extra cash, Lance. Gotta raise that baby in luxury by firing the entire warehouse team and the whole single sales department. Well, someone's gotta pay Gabs. That money ain't gonna come off the trees. Boys, That money don't fucking fly off trees, you silly tots. Magics, eh, lads? MAGEECKZ. This game is unreal. We got elves, or is this guy playing late game Golgaris? Is he playing late game Golgaris, lads? You couldn't sacrifice that in your main phase into my tap land, because then it would have just been scenes. It would have been scenes, Lance. You have to do it after attacks or whatever the fucking AIDS he did, because otherwise how will everyone know that you're Pro Tour in free place? It'd be impossible. Nobody would ever follow it. So what? I don't know. I should be a little less jaded at this stage of a game of Magic and say, I suspect he's going to plop Nissa and attack and squeeze his dick, but maybe he's just doing some crazy skills. Lance. Maybe he's got crazy skills brewing bubbles. Lance. Brainstorm. That is a bit 1816, or whatever the fuck that wrestling move is. Ah, man, this is why I can't make videos anymore, ladies and shits, because it's just shit. Well, the streams are shit too, Chink, so I don't know who you think you're fooling. I mean, you got me there. You got me there. Everything to do with me and this channel is AIDS, but what are you going to do about it, boys? What can we do about it, lads? So this guy's gone huge ramps. I can exile all 3 of the elves if I kill the Oracle, which I think is a good play. Don't you, boys? Don't you think that's a good play, Lance? Brainstorm? Okay. Witherbloom Apprentice. Alright, I hope that this is a double Witherbloom. Okay. I'm sure somebody in the chat has got their fucking Colton Wesson responses. This isn't it, Dad! I saw Legs VD go 19-0 with the Jinx. You're absolutely gonna get spanked. You're gonna get Christine Sprankowski, Jinx. Nothing you can do about it. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Lance. Okay, we're racking up those 1-1 counters. Racking up those... I'm fucking fail pushing one of these. I don't know if he needs it, and I know that that means it's getting higher chance that I'll exile one of my own lands. But, you never know. He might have really needed those elves, which was why he kept blocking with them. Was that a better game, Cheeks? Well, it wasn't. I mean, can you ever get a worse game than dump your hand mono white when you don't play a sweeper? No. But that game was also total shit. However, because I won, I think that that goes up on the tubes. Front and center, right, boys? As an introduction to Wolves. But we've seen you play Wolves like 50 times. Why don't you make a new deck? What about that DSP tax deck? That DSP tax deck got taxed. It got claimed in the intellectual property department by Burnell Snort Incorporated. I couldn't do anything about it. Hey, you couldn't do anything, Peter. You really sound like DSP now, chicks. Alright. He's got some Virgin sleeves. That's a bad sign. But he doesn't have a toy. So who can say? Huh? Boys? Lads? Lads, boys. So the reason why I'm recording this is because I had 2 warm-up games just to see if I was going to stream or record. And, lads, they were actually pretty decent games. I played a guy who was Massacre Worm, Gisser, some other weird dog shit. And I managed to get the sword equipped, and it was memes. So now we're back on the shits. Memes divided by shits equals 8. Okay, you're gonna shoot the ability out of the sky? Okay, he's allowed our ability to resolve, Lance. Ultimate beams. Rogues. That's a nice little fringe deck, isn't it, boys? That's the kind of deck that we love to play. Alright, we got a Fatal Push, which is something. Sorin is great for getting cards out of the grave, but if he's just holding whatever the fucking usual old tits is, you know, what is it? The 2 mana pussy bollocks. You know what it is, boys. The 2 mana 8s. Alright. I don't think you can risk Sorin, or... I don't think you can risk anything. Can you? I think we might go for it, Lance. I think we might go for it, Lance. Lance! Wicked Wolves. So it's 4 mana, so he can't use the thing that I said. Ah, well, he's got one of those. He's got one of those, because he's really good at Magics. But he got lost on his way to Ranked, because Rogues is so fringe, boys, that he has to spoil my game by taking 5 minutes to do nothing, like every good pussy, and then rubbing his knob, smelling his mum's dick, all the that dog shit. Right, Lance. I don't know. I don't know what I can do to help you along with this, Magics. So, 2 mana is just not going to be removal spells, is it? Not going to be counter spells, I mean. So, Zareth for... Yep, for... No. Alright. Well, we got plays. We got plays, Lance. So what do I want? Do I Fatal Push this to avoid the Zareth, the risky Zareth? Or do I Sorin and get a land back? Who do I want back? Ah, Wicked Wolf. Get Wicked Wolf back. So that little pause makes me think there might be Fatal Push. So we'll get the damage in first. Now, if he's got Fatal Push, I don't think I give a fuck. I suppose he could Fatal Push my wolf, but then I could push his thief. Same deals. No, we're just keeping everything on the stack for the memes, boys. We're just slowing this game down to the slowest it can possibly be. For the memes. Right, Lance. For the memes. If I say for the memes enough, it's always for the memes, right? So another counterspell, I guess. We'll attack with the wolf, pass the turn, maybe play Sorin if we draw a land, maybe do that. I just don't give a fuck. How many of the same fucking decks are we going to play every day? How many of the same decks can be played? So I really hope we get a land. That should really just lock him out. Not in 2019, Lance. Okay. Hey, Cheeks, you want like super sour? Every game you play is like the worst game? Every game I play is the worst game. Do you know how many cards have been printed by now? And I'm still, it's just the same fucking shit. Every day. Every day is the same cards in the same way, mixed up 4.2% differently, so that it's a fucking brew and they can stick it on the tubes and say, monk abuse. So I don't give a fuck if he sacrifices that. I'm more worried about Zareth than any other flaccidy dog shit card. Got to think about it though. Alright. What am I doing? Ambusher or just a pack mate? Ambusher doesn't really do an awful lot, does it, Lance? But nothing does. Just nothing does. This is why I think I stream every day. This is why I think I stream more than I make videos. CGB, I don't know how he's played this fucking shit for 700 days in a row or whatever it is. What an absolutely tiresome game this is. Just proper boring copycat dog shit. Flaccidity pussies. It's just the worst. So, am I going to lose to a Zareth unless I draw a land? Hey, you didn't draw a land, cheeks, so now you're dead. So, attack, Zareth, what, get Sorin, put something back on the field. Looks like it. Looks like it, Lance. So I think you don't block with the Ambusher, but who can say? He's drawn like 17 extra cards with, you know, just the usual really good net decky dog shit. Because he was good at Magics. Well, it's a real game, Chinch. Zareth, huh? Not like this game was fucking balls from the start, lads. Well, I don't think leaving Sorin is the play, if I'm honest with you, Lance. But then, what are you going to do? Not drawing a land there was pretty bad. So we're on 5, he's on 10. Everyone likes having half the mana and half the cards of their opponents, you know, for the funds. For the free play funds, boys. Always brew up your free play decks so that it just never stops being fun. Oh, you're such a complainer, Chinks. Are you ever seeing what's going on my screen? The boringest, flaccidiest, pussy-laden, shit-stainy cunts McBulloch games that ever spunked on your mom's face. And I am exposed to this shit every day. What absolute AIDS. Absolute AIDS, dude. It's just, I need an explanation from Jesus. There's no way my level of blasphemy about Jesus being a made-up bitch could lead me to incur this kind of wrath. This kind of punishment, Lance. This kind of pussy juice, boys. Well, we'll see what happens. He's already used like 4 counter spells, so let's have a couple more for the memes. Let's have a couple more for the memes. Yeah, fuck it. Tiresome. Tiresome free play try hard bullshit. I just can't live with this fucking AIDS. I can't live with this fucking... Do I block here? Or do I... If you're gonna take Magic as seriously as you took your allegations against your uncle, why do you have to play me? Why is it every day against me in free play? We've got fucking ranked and events and all the rest of that shit. If you want to act like Magic is so fucking important that free play needs to be talked to as if you are on the Pro Tour. Gabby Smarts' mouth is closed for business. There's already a little midge in there. You fuck this game and everyone who touches it. Such just wank. Just pure, unfiltered Robinson's fruit juice, except it's all full of wank instead of a refreshing orange-based beverage. Lads. Just, I think I've only got one more game of this in me before, like, I just get AIDS. Just the wanks. The WNXDs of Magic. Autismo, that's probably a fine name. Right, dudes? This guy doesn't look like he's trying to play AIDS. Does he, lads? This game, everything about this is just beyond AIDS. Beyond AIDS, boyish. Beyond AIDS. We had the Thunderdome, and then we had the AIDS Dome. Okay, no plays till turn 4. This is quite suspicious. No plays till turn 5. I think we're all getting a little bit more suspicious now, Lance. Alright, no play deals till 2 but skibidi dibs. I think we're getting really suspicious now, boys. So, is it? You think it's the sweeper, the giant sweeper? The lad who sweeps giants or some shit? It doesn't look like it. Well, he's a little bit. I don't know what's going on, boys. Okay, chalk another one up to just prime fillet AIDS. Well, he was missing green, Chinks. I'm sure he had real fun brews. Well, that's what you get if you try and brew it, right? Well, you just said if you don't brew it, you're AIDS. Squeaks, man. I mean, I haven't seen any donations coming from Squeaks. And you know that's the only way to get out of Banland, is to be a huge donation sensation. Huh? That's, my tax bills aren't going to pay themselves. It's on you to pay my tax. Can't you see how fake happy I am playing Street Fighter because some slag gave me $1,000? Huh? That's real content creation, Lance. That's real content creation too, boys. I think this is an exceptionally bad hand. But that card is an exceptionally bonerizing Majeebs. It boners Majeebs, Lance. Okay. Okay. Protection from blue and green, so why don't you play black, white, lifelink catch, cheeks? Nah, you guys are... Plus, I lost it anyway. But you guys are confused. There's no way this guy's black, white, lifelink McGee's. He's blue, green, buckle my 8s. McShits. Right, boys? Right, Lance. Right, Lance. So, let's have a look here. Not a lot going on. Is there, boys? So, did you play Sorin into nothing? I think so. If it gets killed, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Well, yeah, that's it. Can't shoot Sorin out of the sky, which is good news. So, what do you think? The 2-3 guy that doubles up as a Planeswalker removal? You think that's what we're dealing with? Hey, it was exactly that, Cheeks! It was exactly that! Hey, Cheeks! Have you played Magic before? You know a new set came out, like 2 days ago? I mean, a week ago. Huh? Are you sure you haven't played this game before, Cheeks? Because it seems incredibly new. It seems unbelievably varied to me. There's no way you could get a card right just by seeing the fucking lands he's got open. Huh? Are you like a savant or something? You should do commentary, Cheeks. You know what's going on. Huh? Nah, that's not what commentators need to do in 2019. I need to go, Nightmare's Thirst, does you gain a life and then it does some stuff. He's gaining life because he wants the life, which is really useful when you have life needed, and then Majeeks, or some 8s. So, oh, that's a turn late, I suspect. So this must be infinite dog shit. And I wonder if it triggers... Okay, well, now I can't really do anything about it. 1 is as good as 2, right? 1 is as good as 2. If you... Yeah, I think so. So, let's see how I lose. The 3-2 that comes into play when I gain a life, it gains a life, then it just triggers automatically. What's the little weenie man? What's the weenie man? I don't think giving me land cards is a good idea. But then I'm a fucking moron, so who knows? This is an odd game. It's basically zero magics, but that's how we like it. Right, boys. That's how we secretly wish all of our games were. Excellent stuff. Once again, nothing happened, lads. Well, this looks like a really shit intro pack, Jinx. Nah, you're getting confused with a really shit intro pack with a Legs VD Pro Tour 9-hand 1 brew. Because they look the same. But one is genius and one is AIDS. And the only way you can ever tell is whoever wins the most games is right. Right, boys. Alright, one more game and I am out of here. Because this... I can't play ranked with this deck because people cast Omniscience on turn 4 like that now. And you can't play unranked because it's as fun as people playing Heliod every game for the memes. Right, boys. Alright, Mono Black. We're going to get Hand Fondled this time? Or is it going to be Golgari for the 60th time? Oh, 60th? I think you mean once or twice. I don't know. I don't know, Lance. Hey, it's that guy that last guy wishes he had. Right? If only, lads. So there's the same kind of deck. Everyone's doing the same kind of shit. For the memes. All the rest of those words. Yeah. Okay, Dogged Pursuit is shit. No attacks! Just in case, lads. Just in case. Alright, we got Night Pack Bollocks and then Tolsimir. We'll gain all of our life back. We'll gain all of our fucking shitty life, lads. What about now? So when does this trigger? End step? The man is not interested in attacking. I mean, technically he was right. But that's magics. Technically, he was right in not attacking. But it still doesn't make any fucking sense. Does it, Lance? So, if this truly is the last game, then I played like the most uninspired load of old fucking rubbish. Look at that, Lance. Premiums. Sound Blaster mic. That means I can blast sound right out of my bumhole. So, I'm trying to see how I lose. The 5 mana enchantment again. And that guy, yeah. Like, it's the same deck twice in a row. But cheeks! There are like 60 million decks and 540 million combinations of lads. Right? There's no way it's just the same load of old tits. No way, you absolute fucking twat. I mean, Wizards tell me there are 40 million players. They tell me that there are 20,000 million cards and you can play any strategy in the world. It's just really great. It's just a really great game that is full of variation, boys. Full of it. I tell you what's full of it, lads. I don't know, Chinks. What are you fucking on about, you mank? Who cares? Right, nobody gives fucking two shits. Right, this is the shittest game in the world, and I only want to do streams. I only want to do streams, Lance. Like, build a deck, get a consensus, have a chat about the day's shit, discuss which 4 Magic the Gathering serious content creators are starting up their only wanks, bring up some pie charts from Microsoft Office to combo off their boobs to arse ratio plus their likability on the tubes divided by their actual skill in the game of Magics, which is always nothing, Lance.
Oh, but Ellie Warfield is really good, Jinx. I know she didn't qualify for the Players Tour, and they put her in there for free. And she came bottom immediately and got released. But that means she's really good, right?
I mean, you just told me the facts. Sounds good. Hey! What a steal. If you look carefully enough, you might even see that he has chopped his bongler off, lads. So 2 packs. No, 1 pack, because I know that I'm going to record 1 more video after this, but it's for the Patreon, lads. So 1 pack for the scum, 1 pack for the lads. If you're watching this, you're the scum. Demogoth Titan. Well, lads, that's balls, right?
It's not balls. I saw legs make a deck. You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Easy 5-hand 1. Give it trample, attack with some shit, sacrifice a creature. Nobody's got a Fatal Push in 2019. If you're playing Standard, then nobody's got chump blocks or whatever the fuck you want to say. Anyway, Lance.
Stop being negative, Chink. Otherwise, I won't give you $5.
Nah, you'll give me $20 if I'm extra negative. That's how it works. Right? Gimmicks? Anyway. Fuck this.